Good morning, people. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, everybody. Today is a very special day. Today is Friday. It's the end of the week. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's such a beautiful day. It's the 21st of August, 2026. Today we're gonna be trading MNQ, baby. So for all of you that don't know, I am Ziga. I am a full-time trader. I trade multiple prop firms, funded accounts. I have been profitable for quite a while now, and today we're just gonna be giving you guys the exact DTFX concept, right? Everything, we're gonna break it down. We do have a setup that's currently in delivery. I will get to that in a short while, but for today we have Monster Energy Drink, proudly not sponsored. Welcome, good morning Don't Blink, good morning Plastic, welcome to the live stream, guys, welcome to the live stream. So without further ado, let me show you guys the setup. I hope you guys like the music. I was in a mood for a little bit of Afro House. But yeah, currently as we do speak, I think we're gonna be feeling profits. But yeah, let's go. Yo, Abraham, welcome. So you guys know that we had that SNDR at 500. It was 500. 520. Yo, Vegan Plies, welcome to the live stream, guys. I will do the TDA in just a little while. But we have market open in 13 minutes. I'll do the top-down analysis. I'll go over everything. The market is looking really promising today. Probably not gonna have any entries today, but hey, it's at least good PA, right? It's PA that we can manage. So let me start. So we know we had that 521 SNDR, right? The delivery of it. We were expecting a higher time frame delivery. I did take this on my top stat eval. And we got order filled, lady, in the chat. W's in the chat. We have just filled profits on that trade. We are up quite a decent amount of money today. Let me just check. Yeah, so yeah, we're up $1,000. Hey, that's perfect on the evals though. We will hey, such good timing, right? As I start the stream, already bangers. So if we just look, I did take this trade off of MNQ. On NQ it did deliver 2 times, but this trade was based off of MNQ. Since we had that higher time frame, third swing, I was looking for price to come up into that zone, deliver that 50, right? But on MNQ it did not tap the 50. I was waiting for that 50 tap, and then bang monies. W's in the chat. I do have a lot of energy today. Today is a good day, I'm not gonna hide that. I did have an amazing day. I did personally experience roid rage. I was a victim of roid rage today in the gym. So let me go over the TDA, and I will give you guys more insight as to what happened. So let's just move over to NQ. So on NQ, what do we see here? Currently we're wicking the higher time frame low. So we did see this once, and yeah, of course, yeah, we had a double bottom here. Well, I wouldn't really classify this as double bottom, but definitely wicking, right? Wicking below that protected low. We still had those 3 swings. The SNDR was still valid. In my opinion, it was a great trade. It's a higher time frame trade. The trend has obviously not exhausted yet. We can still see some lower prices. Yeah, but currently we are tapping into that 4-hour. So we have the daily. Let me just delete these real quick. So on the daily, I just want to say we have the high, and well, the low and the high. These are good targets that we could eventually go in. And I hope you guys are having a good one as well. Don't take this the wrong way. But yeah, we have the daily high, the daily low that we can see possibly being swept. Of course, with that daily high, there's a lower time frame MM there as well. Of course, it's a 4-hour fractal up above that MM. Yeah, perfect. Tapping into that previous swing. On the 1 hour, no structure was broken, right? This wasn't a protected high on the 1 hour. This over here was the protected high. Oh, never mind. This over here is the protected high. Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go. We got rain and thunderstorms. But hey, it's a beautiful day. Your state is how you create, right? That's what I preach. But hey, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so we had that protected high, the hourly, just up above. Just above that previous daily high. Yeah, on the 15 minute, of course, yeah, we did break that protected high on the 15. However, this is still in that range. This is delivering currently from that SNDR that we what? Well, let me hear you say it. That we called. That we called yesterday. Smiling wet is still smiling. Hey, that. Oh, yep, definitely. Hey, winks and cheers to that, my brother. What a beautiful day. But yeah, currently, as we do see price action, I would not be long off of this. Yeah, I mean, wait, let me see. Yeah, okay, there are a couple of zones, but yeah, we are currently rejecting off of that higher time frame area. That me personally, I do see us rejecting lower, right? Lower. Oh, on NQ, of course, it did tap the 50 and delivered to the tick, and then it came up again, created a double top, and then we went lower. So I hope you guys do you guys have any questions about this TDA? I mean, it's currently straightforward. We can come up above that high, sweep it, possibly tap the MM, you know, give a 1-to-1, then sweep it again and drop lower. But overall, I do see us coming back into this range, possibly giving a rejection, and then oh yeah, definitely we have an MM here. I forgot we made an MM in Asia. I think this is Asia, or is it? Yeah, okay, this is PM session. The PM session, we did create a bullish MM, but this is an MM at the lows, so I will not really be paying attention to that. But hey, what a beautiful move from the SNDR. Let me see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 taps. Okay, perfect. So we could get another tap, possibly another tap, and then move higher and then lower, right? Sweep it, possibly sweep the low, and then trade back into the range. Yo, Russ, we just got out of a banger trade. You know, MEQ is a little bit different. MEQ didn't tap the 50 here, but you know, these double tops and then that trade lower. I was just watching this go lower and lower and lower, you know, as my PNL went up. Goddamn. But I did take this trade like in the gym, while I was in the gym. I was waiting for it. Hey, perfect. Yeah, currently, do you want me to redo the TDA? So currently, yeah, we have that high up above. That's the previous daily high, also known as the third swing. Well, it's a protected high on the 15 minute, that's for sure. You know, the institutional structure. You could classify this as well, but I would classify this as internal structure. Do you guys have any questions? Come on, let's live a little. It's Friday, come on, and the end of the week. I hope you guys are ending on a profitable note. Currently, if I end the week with no trades, from this point on, I'm gonna be a happy man. So we'll see what Friday is gonna do for us. Probably not a whole bunch, but you know, we'll let it surprise us. As you know, this little zone inside did turn MM. Yo, don't blink. Oh yeah, you were already here. But yeah, I already greeted you. But yeah, again, welcome. We did have that tap of this isn't market open yet. Why am I seeing this go lower and lower? But yeah, it was a 1 minute MM. Sorry, SNDR turned MM. So 1 tap, 2 taps, and then 3 taps, 4 taps, tap the 50, deliver that 1-to-1, go higher, sweep it, trade back into the range. Right, and then what? After the second sweep, take out the low. It's not, I mean, it's a pattern. it's a pattern that keeps showing up over and over again. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know what even to say at the current PA, but hey, it's perfect. We are dropping lower, as I said, right? We are rejecting from where is structural area, double top. Swept that low, that's the protected low. No SNDR really present on the 1 minute since we just dropped down like crazy. This week so far, wait, I have to check, hold on. I think it was one or two. I know I had an entry, yeah, I had a limit over here yesterday, but it didn't tap me. And then, you know, it was London session, I didn't really bother. I think it did deliver, but it was London session, I didn't really bother. But let me check MNQ. Did MNQ end up delivering? Oh, you see, MNQ did. MNQ, wait, let me see. Yeah, MNQ went up, traded lower. Oh wait, did it? This was the candle, I know. And then it traded lower to 465. And this low is 463. So it missed it by 2 points. It would have been a loss if I took this on MNQ. But I'm interested. I'm interested. I did one trade. And it was a winner, and it was live, right? Oh yeah, to talk about this, a winner. I hope you guys, well, I know you saw it in the Discord, but yeah, it was a winner after all. We trusted the trade, we didn't close early. That's what we always do. Yeah, it didn't look promising at the start, of course. I did have some doubts, you know, and trading with somebody, you know, saying, oh, look at it going now, and it just retraces immediately, you know. Not the best feeling, I will have to admit. You know, I wasn't prepared for that. I was definitely not prepared for that. But yeah, cool. It was a lovely trade. That was a +1R. And then we did go lower. Tap this, created an MM. Did we sweep it? Yo, but look at this. So you know the pattern that I'm talking about, right? Tap the 50, sweep it, make that sweep, trade back into the range, make that high, sweep the low of the first sweep, then come up above and take that high. That's exactly what happened here. Sweep it, trade back into the range, make that high, trade lower, break that low, and then trade back, take that high. Like, it's Mr. Emotional's back. Yo, Rumi, welcome to the live stream. Hey, speak of the devil, it was definitely a brutal one, but it definitely did deliver. So I'm happy. I hope you Rumi took your profits. Hey, Rumi, I did take a trade. And this is the trade. I called it out on target filled. Yo, Wingsain, let's go. I think it's 1.5 hours for you, no? Yeah, perfect. Look at this precision exit. Hey yo, lovely, man, lovely. We do have market open in just about a minute, so definitely look out. Looks like we are gonna be creating an MM here, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm not so sure about it. I would love to see if this is an MM being created in progress. That means price has to go up above and, you know, create that typical structure, you know, that rounding. Where did you call it? Hey, glad you asked. I have a channel where I call price every single day and have been calling it for about 3.5 months now. And I have never missed a day. I am as consistent as they come. So yesterday we said we got a third swing SNDR. Let me just screenshot it. This is the TDA channel, right? I, you know, obviously drew out the zone. You could have, you know, zoomed in and see. But look, we're currently wicking the low of the higher time frame. So we got a third swing SNDR above at 520s, right? That's 520s. We did say there is a reversal here, possibly that's forming. You know, that MM is still in the questions. But yeah, 520s is where? Hold on. Bang on. But yeah, we didn't get a huge push like we said. Like that huge push was, you know, just bullish candles. It had good PA coming up, leading up to it. So you see how many swings there were created on in this leg. So this trade was a high probability trade. I hope, yeah, it's the TDA channel, by the way. But yeah, this is market open. Lovely day today. I'm not gonna push anything. It's, you know, it was a profitable week. I think there is no need for us to ruin that. But yeah, if we do end up, you know, trading away from somewhere like this, yeah, somewhere here, and going higher, I will possibly take an entry on the lower time frame. You had not seen the TDA channel? Oh my god, you're missing out. You're generally missing out on a whole bunch of price calling. I call price there every single day. Every single day. I don't miss a day. Like every single trading day, I do call price. So, hey, make sure, guys, each time you come into the live stream, make sure to smash that like button. Smash that like button for me. Now, if you're wondering what this level is here, I'm currently just looking at the 50. At the 50 of that reversal. If that's a valid reversal, and you know, with obviously with the higher time frame wicking, that would be a good place where price could potentially reject off of. And you know, I drew that line higher. If that's an if scenario, if price rejects here and goes higher, not price is gonna reject. Yeah, exactly. Friday dump. We are where are we rejecting off of? What is this area? What is this area? Man, we have been on fire this week. On absolute fire. But let me just do short them, man. We do have levels up above if these are the levels up above. This is the 50, but yeah, called that, took that live, and called that, which, I mean, just abnormal. I'm looking at LEXC. What is that? Live executions? I mean, live executions, I mean, I don't get why you would, but yeah, hey, if that helps you, then perfect. Yeah, live executions isn't the best channel to be looking at. Probably DTFX chart spam is a good one. The backtesting channel, you know, the oldest post, that's a good one. Resources, of course, it's a great channel. You have trading plans. Well, let me just check. Yeah. And the TDA. TDA is one of the most important channels there. Okay, perfect. So I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see that Friday dump in action. Top-down analysis, Rumi. Top-down analysis. One of the most important things you should be doing in trading. With this aggressively dumping like that, and on the 1 minute creating that, well, possible second swing. So we have two swings. We could see another swing like that, and you know, trade lower. I noticed that Dave didn't post his you know, video today, and I mean, I was shocked, but yeah. Let me check how close I am to passing that 150k. By the way, just as a news, well, this is kind of a new thing. I will probably go forward with another prop firm. I will go and trade it. And the prop firm is called Funded Next. Now, it's a really cheap. I'm not gonna say go trade Funded Next. Don't go trading Funded Next, but this is a prop firm that I saw, which, you know, supports my country. It has trade of 8, and I saw a really good thing, which is uncapped payouts. When you have 30 days or more, you know. Good morning, Deji. Welcome. Welcome, brother. It has uncapped payouts, and you know the max payouts you can take is 100k. So let's go and exploit that. Let's go and exploit that. I will probably be buying a set of evals, so 5 at a time, which is the max you can do. Soon, very soon. Probably when I'm done passing the Tradify 150k. I'm currently at 6.2 thousand of 9,000. So I'm currently wait, let me see. Yeah. This is the select account that I'm currently trading. I'm currently at 6.2k out of 9,000. We are at that consistency limit. So yeah, perfect. Perfect. Everything is going good so far. Like, I mean, life is just amazing, amazing, and I want to share this energy with you guys. So, you know, maybe if you're in a bad mood, come to the stream, you know, and and feel a little better. Because I want to share this energy. I want you guys to be in a good mood as well. I want to give you guys hope. There's always a next day. Always a next day. Even if it's a losing day, there's always a next day. I'm currently tapping that 50 of the entire reversal. Also tapping the top of the MM. You can see a possible tap, a delivery of a 1-to-1 here. Just off of the top of the MM alone. But yeah, this is kind of aggressive short selling. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, pretend that I know that a tap is gonna come from here. It's possible, right? It's possible. It's yeah, and yeah, it's 70 points that it has to retrace. I don't think we're gonna get that. Probably the 50 or even the sweep. Just judging by price action alone, I'm not gonna be giving you guys any signals on the tap. More so the lower prices. Are you guys profitable for the week? This looks like anxiety-driven selling more than aggressive. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. But it's more so. It's still selling, right? The fact is that it's still selling, and we do obviously see that. But yeah, that tap essentially on top of the MM, it's essentially this, right? A trade that looks like this. You know, you go on the top of the MM, but obviously, you know, backtest this, but on the top of the MM with a possible POI to the left. And you basically target a 1-to-1, you know, having your risk behind the zone. But I think a better entry, this is like an aggressive entry, but a better entry is always that 50 of the MM. But I love the 50. I love the 50. I'm ashamed to admit, but I just jumped in short 1 micro 406. Okay. We'll just trail it till it stops out. Yeah, trail your candles, right? Trail your candles. You know, the bearish candles. You go and you just look at where the bearish candles are, and you just trail the highs. So your stop would be over here, right? Because you know there's a possible rejection coming from here. But yeah, that's still, how many points is that? Like 406? That's 59 points, you know, that's 170, no wait, yeah, no? Am I tripping? $120. But yeah, just trail your candle highs. Your bearish candle highs. That's in a downtrend, right? If you want to trail, just trail your bearish candle highs. Not the bullish ones, the bearish. Okay, let me put up some tunes. Let me stop this. Okay, not go full screen. That's not what I meant. Let's do this. Let's get copyright strike, baby. So you would have been out of the trade right now, right? That's your stop. I mean, at least for me. If I was trailing these candle highs, it would be the bearish candle highs. Because that's also the buy stop. For some reason, I cannot hear the music. Oh, I know why. I have muted the tab. Ah, silly me. Silly me. Yo, good day, Delby. Good day indeed. But yeah, definitely do not get greedy, Rumi. So yeah, let me just remind you, if a stream suddenly stops, it's because we got copyright strike, and I don't care anymore. So yeah, I'm in the mood, like it's Friday, and I'm in mood for some deep house. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, currently 2 swings. Well, if you're looking at the lower time frame, of course, you have 1, 2, 3 swings. So at any time, I would still look for a trade lower. I would definitely not look for a V-shaped recovery here. Of course, it can happen, but that's, you know, something that I'm more so looking for another sweep and then go higher. But of course, right, it can prove me wrong. Where are we rejecting off of? We are rejecting off of that 50. So of course a trade can happen and go higher from here. And now we wait. We have done our due diligence with that short. It has delivered over 3 hours now. Over 3 hours. And you know, whenever I say, right, the SNDRs, if you're right about structure, you're gonna be right about the move. So you're gonna be right about the whole move. Structure, if you're aligned with structure, for example, trading a zone like this is an SNDR of the higher time frame. Look at how much this delivers. Whenever you're right about structure, look at how much this delivers. It doesn't deliver 10 points. It doesn't deliver 20. But it delivers much more. Right? So that's why I'm saying, make sure to align yourself with structure. Of course, this MM, not the best one. I said, right, I want to see price go higher, you know, to validate it. Stop at 375. That's reasonable. 2 bearish candles behind, yeah, perfect. I do trade a little bit differently. So as I said, right, another sweep of that low. Lots of confluence since all the lows were built up. Yeah, of course. Yo, Jakey, welcome to the live stream, brother. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I'm at 6.2 thousand on the 150k, and it still feels like a long ass way to passing it. Like, this 150k is one of the hardest things that I have ever experienced. Like, you know, the hardest evals. I usually pass the evals in like 1 month, but damn, we are up 570 on XFA and 1,300 on eval. Let's go, baby. What up? Let's go. Been backtesting silver, and oh my god, it respects SNDR more than its golden twin. Hey, Deji, love to hear it. Love to hear that you've been backtesting. Hey, and you see, these are the things that you see in backtesting. You see, yeah, one pair is a little bit more inclined to work with your strategy, of course. You know, not every pair is gonna have the same win rate. We have to understand that. It's a gut feeling trade on eval. I mean, I think you should take your profits because this is building bad habits. Me personally, I would just take profits. Why not get instant funded? Because it's such a dumb concept and waste of money. So an ROI, oh, some bullish volume coming in. It's such a dumb concept. The instant funded account only promotes gambling. That's, I mean, first of all, you're paying $300 to $400 for a 50k account. which you can get a payout for, let's say, 1,000, 1,500. They usually cap these, accounts to low payouts, and they don't give you like 3,000, but they rather give you half of that. Deji, it's a good idea, but only if the actual plans were better, then I would consider it. But I don't have a problem with passing evals, and it's cheaper. It's way cheaper. The ROI is better. For example, currently we're looking at Funded Next. I'm looking at Funded Next. So I have now Tradeify, I have Top Step, and I have Apex. These are all the firms that I'm currently. Hey, Funded Next looks really nice. If your math works, then you'll arrive at the same place regardless. Exactly. If your statistics don't lie, that's it. I would have closed the trade right now, Rumi. So why add more overhead costs? Exactly. What type of account do you suggest? I'm trying to get an account with them with Funded Next. I was looking at it yesterday at midnight, believe it or not. So I was going over Flex, Legacy, and Rapid. Definitely do not get Rapid. There is no point. So the only thing that I would really consider is Legacy and Flex. Flex obviously being the cheaper one. But it has the lower targets and lowest lowest entry price, but of course I would go for Legacy because you can get 100k in payouts total, and the payout I think cap is $6,000, which is insane. $6,000 per payout. Think about that. Think about it. So yeah, definitely I would, if you have a plan of getting large payouts, scaling, then definitely go for Legacy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scale the shit out of that account. But nah, Flex is like for if you don't have enough capital, starting capital, and if you want to go, the cheapest barrier of entry, then Flex it is. I hope I gave you enough insight. But if you have any more questions, of course, make sure to. But of course, with what is it, the Legacy account, you have 80-20 split, which it doesn't have the daily loss. It has high reward caps, and obviously a one-time challenge fee. Lovely, we love that. And withdrawals are every 5 days, every 5 trading days. So every 5 days that you're trading, you essentially get a payout. But yeah, perfect. Let me see. Yeah, the payouts, it's $6,000 for 50 and 100k maximum withdrawal. Wait, 50% profit. Wait, hold on. Did I? So it's unlimited. The maximum withdrawal. I don't know. I'll have to read that again. I'm sorry, but yeah. Another low. You could see a possible tap of that 50 and a trade higher. But of course, overall, that sweep is what we're looking for. But the payouts thing, damn. Okay, perfect. Struggling a little bit here. Definitely could see that rounding. The protected high on the 1 minute is just up above. Welcome back to yesterday's range. It was brutal. I wanted to take a trade. I was waiting for a potential. Well, this was my entry. I'm not gonna kid you guys. This was my entry. I saw it coming up and up and up. Okay, we have. Wait, let me just show you. We have. Okay, perfect. We have 1, 2, possibly 3, and then 4 swings. Right. I saw. Okay, that might be a good entry. It has the sweep. It swept my original target. and then went lower without me, and then I had to endure all of this, which was kind of, you know, it wasn't good. I didn't like to watch this. But yeah, I had a limit here at 478 or something, but it didn't tap me, so then I just removed the limit. I did talk about it in the Discord, in the channels, like in the DTFX chart spam, if I'm not mistaken. I did talk about it, but yeah, of course, you know, you don't get an entry every single time. But I was prepared. This was an entry that I would have taken on my PAs up here. Speaking of my Discord, okay, what's happening? Live executions plus 1 hour. Okay, perfect. We got Wingsane with a banger trade. There's an account that pretends to be you. Yeah, I know. I did. Wingsane did mention everyone. So make sure, now that you're all here, make sure to really pay attention to who's actually messaging you. You know, look at the Discord nickname. Sorry, not nickname, username. And look if there is a person that shares the same server. Right? It does suck. Yeah, I know there's an account going on, and I don't know who it is. Please do not I do not sell anything. I do not sell anything. So if you're being sold something by me, that's not me. Okay? I mean, goddamn, he funded trading. In his funded trade, where? Yo, send me the screenshot on Discord in the off topic, and make sure to report it. If there's anyone impersonating me, make sure to block them and definitely report. But I would look for a possible rounding here. I mean, if it does continue to dump, but then it's GG's, right? Let me see the higher time frame. Yeah, we do have targets down below. And the the daily not the hourly candle. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my lordy lord. We have a 200-point hourly candle. Bearish hourly candle. I mean, if you're trading against this, eesh. Is higher time frame always important? Higher time frame versus entry pattern? Yo, Tutio, interesting question that you brought up. So with the higher time frame, yeah, of course it is important. I do place it almost above everything else, but it does really come down to what is the entry, right? Is it a counter trend entry that I'm taking, or is it, you know, an entry with a higher time frame trend? So look, I can be taking a short here, knowing that we have wicked the higher time frame, because why? We know that this is a structural area. This is an entry by rules. Yeah, of course we did wick it, but if the pure swing count here convinced me, okay, maybe there could be a possible short gearing up from within that previous swing. So I did trust my analysis, and yeah, I did go for it. But if you're asking in terms of MMs, it's so much more important to look at higher time frame MMs. Look, you have this higher time frame MM, right? This is a higher time frame MM. This is an hourly MM. Would you be taking a short here knowing that we are trading higher off of that, right? Probably not. But yeah, if you have, you know, you can expand on that question, you know, go into more detail, because I can't give you a clear answer. A clean answer would be, yeah, always look at the higher time frame, always do your TDA, always be aligned with the narrative. That's kind of how I play PA. How's futures different from CFDs? I'm lost. Okay, so if you swing trade, obviously CFD is the better option. But if you don't swing trade, if you scalp like these tiny moves, for example, then definitely go for futures. Futures is better in every single shape or form. But let me just skip this. But yeah, futures is better in every single aspect of trading, other than, you know, swing trading. With, you know, because CFDs do allow you to hold positions overnight, but you know, they have spread and you can't trade them effectively on the 1 minute. If you were trading on 1 minute like CFDs, like let's oh wait, let's not do that. But on NAS, right, NAS 100, you know how much spread there is. For example, let me just take this as a potential like as an example. If I was gonna long this, a buy stop on CFDs, you know where it would have filled me? Up here, right? If you have a 1-to-1 risk to reward and it fills you up here, it shaves 0.2 hour out of your trade, and then you have your take profit also, right? You have your take profit also, which it has to come up above, so delivering more than that 1 hour. Just not the best way to go about trading. You know, if you want to be that precise, if you want those precise entries that I have, like for example, you know, the 378 entry, you probably wouldn't have been tapped here on CFDs. Let's be honest. Or that, wait, what was it? Hold on. Yeah, this. You wouldn't have been tapped here, but on futures you would. Futures have centralized exchanges. Like CME, for example. CFDs are contracts for difference. The charts will have small variances and you're playing against the company and not the market. So yeah, with CFDs, you know what a broker can do? You have B booking and A booking, right? So you place an order, right? So you place a limit, and what they do is trade against you. So you place a long and they place a short, rather, on the market. They bet against you. That's called B booking, right? And I don't like that. But yeah, CFDs tend to be less regulated. You can get an unregulated broker, like as we speak. You know, you have Plexi and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it though. Go with regulated brokers. Make sure to do everything legally. Well, in most of the time. You know, but definitely go with Ninja Trader. Go with Philip Capital, like these major names in the space for live. Funded Next futures I get. Hey, perfect. Funded Next is perfect. They don't even need to do that. They just rely on the math of 95% traders lose money. If you lose, they win. If you win, they lose. Exactly. And that's why they place trades against you. That's exactly why they place trades against you. Because they know you're gonna lose. That's essentially the game. It's a losing game. Trading, right? A lot of people lose in this environment. And you know, you know that because you lost too. And I know that because I lost too. So, you know, can't have everything. You guys have any song suggestions or requests? You know, some house? That would be nice. Some CFDs company will literally kick you out if you're a consistent winner. Some they advertise you and hedge your trades to avoid losses. Exactly, yeah. It's funny because then you see trades by Psy. Now, I know you guys have brains. I know you guys have at least 2 brain cells in your cavity, in your brain cavity, in your skull. He is definitely not making $20 million in one trade. Definitely not. Okay? I know you have, you know, he's not moving the markets. So, yeah. And you have people like that promoting, giving you that, you know, hope that you can do the same. You can. Like, it's literally insane. And I think he's been outed for being like a fake guru, you know, faking his profits. because anybody can go. I can go make a trade Zella account right now and manipulate my profits. I can do that right now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna, because I show this live. Right, so make sure to not fall for that. They never buy actual contracts against your calls. Yeah, exactly. Then you have A booking and you have B booking. With A booking, yeah, they do. With B booking, they don't. So currently sweeping that trading back into the range. Could possibly sweep these highs, but I'm more so looking for it to reject from here lower. Oh, sorry if I have the chart a little bit to the left, because this is on the far right of my screen, so yeah, I have to look a little bit. My view is a little bit slanted, so I'm sorry for that. Yeah, but we have been on a huge roll. Goddamn, this week was with okay, I didn't even mention. I did. I'll just put a referral link in the description. Yeah, next time I'm gonna come in here with an Apple Vision headset. Nah. So, as we currently stand, I'm still looking for lower prices. This has still not created that, you know, rounding. Trades by scam, exactly. Make sure to not fall for that, guys, and make sure to hit that like button. Let me see if I have any bangers lined up. Okay, perfect. Actually, we do. It's looking kind of bearish now. Yeah, I know. It's looking hella bearish. Since the top, we knew that we were rejecting from a structural area. Only now. Yeah, it's you know, structural is still structuring. This is the previous swing. Where did we tap? Right, if we just place it. Okay, I cannot make this shit up. This is the third swing. We did mark it out as the third swing. I don't know where that line went, but I cannot make this shit up. This is literally how the market moves. Kinda bearish. Just a little. I mean, until we break a protected high or protected low, I think we're good. For the Americans, it is. Yeah. Creating a double bottom, which is really nice. So we're gonna have a little chill session today. I don't think we're gonna get an entry. Like, yeah, I was looking at a possible, you know, trade higher with an SNDR present here for another trade, but I think that one trade that we took already covered everything that I wanted to cover. But yeah, that low does look kind of tasty right now. Of course, rounding, higher time frame rounding, as a matter of fact, higher time frame round. Still can, yeah, I think it could still, you know, dip below and then make its way higher. I think it could still do that, definitely. Yo, Void. Yeah, we've been straight cooking, man. It's insane. And cut B, hey, that's perfect. Wingsin, that's perfect. I don't know why cut B though. You know, we usually trust the trade, so. But yeah, look, risk preservation. No, yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no, capital preservation. My bad. But that man, that chart looks like chef's kiss. Hey, we've been cooking. I took a trade here live. It was so crazy. We had this long from 378 and that short now. It was crazy. All sorts of emotions up here. But yeah, currently we got this SNDR. That short. Perfect. Yo, Benny! I hope you're doing well as well, man. Welcome to the live stream, brother. Welcome. That's why this dropping notes has me. Oh, this is why dropping notes has me skittish. What do you mean dropping notes? But yeah, this was really bearish. I mean, yeah, of course, with MMs, whenever they're at the lows, I don't really like to trade them that much. Yeah, of course, it can still, you know, do its thing. It's an MM after all. But still, you know, the higher time frame is still bearish. We are rejecting from that SNDR. What I am expecting here is a trade back into the range and then possibly go lower. That's what I'm expecting, right? And yeah, we did say that it could possibly tap here and go lower. But yeah, the target could be somewhere up here. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing great, man. It's been such a good weekend. Let me see the 5 minute. Where's the 5 minute sweep? Okay, the 5 minute candle high is all the way up here, right? That's the 5 minute. So I will have that as a potential target and then go lower. But you know, with price dumping like this, you can still see that low being swept. That is the previous daily low as well, right? And whenever we get that sweep, what do we get? Accumulation, right? Accumulation, change in order flow. That's what we get. So we get order flow change, you know, that range possibly. We can get a giant range as well, right? We just swept a higher time frame low to the left. So this could very well just play a range. So that's why I have this MM up above, the 738, the 784. That's why I have these levels charted out, because I know that we can possibly get a range here. You guys have any song suggestions? Come on, come on. Let's go, baby. It's Friday. Let's enjoy life a little bit. I would love to automate the SNDRs though. It would be so nice. You know, just like Dave did. I don't know what Dave did. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know. But yeah, automating, you know, your strategy is something that you could do. But there's still this little part of discretionary trading that will always be there. Especially with DTFX. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, currently just in a little range, yeah. Nothing to really comment on price here. We're bouncing off of a 70, no rejecting at its 30 again. Would you have looked at this zone or just ignored based on narrative? So on narrative, I know that we can still drop lower. Of course that we can, right? From 520s, we did drop lower. Based on narrative, there is a high probability of us trading higher from the low of the zone. We did have the 50 drawn out, but that's if we made that confirmation to go higher. We didn't, right? But let me check. Okay, let me check. DTFX short span, right? Okay, yeah, I see you have the flip there, the lower time frame flip. Of course, right? With this flip, of course, you could have looked at the 50 and then, well, possibly 70 to the 30. I think it did, right? It did trade from the 70 to the 30, but I would be looking at the larger zone here. This. So that 70 being, well, 30 being just up here. That target is still at 345. Wait for Trump's term to end, then you can automate. Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be happening. Not anytime soon. Wait, when are the elections? Well, not the elections, but is it this November? Yeah, checking the logic, but everything is perfect in hindsight anyways. Yeah, of course. Everything in hindsight is perfect, yeah. In hindsight, you see everything. You're the master of trading. Yeah, currently rejecting off the 30. I see what you mean, yeah. But yeah, this has, you know, completed its job, trading back into the range. Yeah, I don't know what he did, Rust. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what he did. And I can't say for certain, but yeah, I know he created a bootcamp off of it. Oh god, we can't be stuck with Trump until he passes. That might just happen. That might just happen. Let me see. Yeah, perfect. I think yeah, I think we could still bounce here. Yeah, automated entries, and his bootcamp strategy is everything but automated, coming from someone who attended it. But we won't talk about we won't talk about that. Yeah. Rust, what are you hiding, man? The midterm election is coming up, but I don't think the will not any kinder. If you survive Trump, you already graduated a pro trader. Yo, we are surviving hard, man. We are surviving hard. And stick around for the good times. We'll get you rewarded. Exactly. Yo, July? No, not July. June. June was one of the most... I was like, yo, June always is one of the best trading months ever. And what happened is, it was the best trading month ever. Yeah, of course, yeah, I do see. And then, you know, as July, August comes, you know, it slowly goes down. But, you know, can have a good month each month. Right? It's all about managing risk, as Void said. One of the OGs to the channel, by the way. He's been here from the very beginning. From the 2024 live streams, it was insane. But yeah, a reputable trader to say the least. The light, 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 the light. Yeah, so if this does drop lower, I would definitely look for a higher time frame closure, nothing less than higher time frame. So an hourly at least, right? At least. And that would be the fourth swing if we do come down below. The old days when you didn't have biceps or wide open. Yup, those days. Oh. Nah, I was a different person back then, I swear. I feel so much different now. In a good way. I have grown as a person in those 2-3 years. Like, it's insane. We've come a long way. We've definitely come a long way. Growth. Exactly, Deji. Exactly. I can post how I was in 2024. Mentor bench. Hey, yo. But definitely do not copy my caffeine addiction. It's definitely something that should not be copied at all. So as we said, the higher time frame closure, you can get a 4 hour in 3 yeah, a 1 hour closure coming in 44 minutes, which this can only happen if it continues to dump. So if it continues to dump like this and then, you know, ranges here, then you could see that that possible closure. But if it doesn't, if it rejects from that low, which it very well might, then obviously you could see us, you know, rejecting and you're staying here. I have grown as a person as well as sideways. Hey, perfect. Wait, sideways? What do you mean? What do you mean? I wish I make white monster with no caffeine or energy. I'll just have it for the taste. Yo, I love the taste. I love the taste. And yeah, exactly. I wish too, man. It's one of my wishes. Zero caffeine energy. Well, it isn't an energy drink then. Why would you buy it, right? But yeah, look, as we know, Friday, this can very well happen. So let me just drop down a time frame so I can show you guys what I mean. Oh, big time. Yo, yeah, what could happen is a range here, right? A range like this. If it doesn't continue dropping, or if it very well it can drop the low and then, you know, do this. This is what can happen. You know Friday, and you know what it can do. Yo, Reta, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am on Reta, right? As of this moment, I am on 1 milligram of Reta per week. And Monster and Reta is a good combination, but I cannot give you, this is not an advice you should take. Don't take Reta. Don't take any peptides. It's, in the long term, probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. It's a peptide, right? You inject it and you basically get rid of hunger. It's a triple agonist, so GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon receptor agonist, right? Yeah, transparency maxing. Yeah, of course. If I'm transparent with trading, might as well be transparent with my whole life, right? I have tried things in the past, you know, SARMs and stuff. It's a weight loss thing. It's like Ozempic, but better. Yeah, much better. And if you're safe with it, you know, it can't harm you. I think, you know, just be safe. Like, don't overdo it. If you are gonna go down the path of peptides and steroids, don't overdo it, because you can do a lot with tiny micro doses. Yeah, I'm actually, yeah. It is a real thing. I'm not kidding. No, steroids no. I'm completely natty when it comes to that. I have tried stuff in the past, but nah, I'm natty. Keep the likes, 50% of the view count, gents. Hey, I don't know what the like count is. Yeah, to keep the algo kicking. Yeah, I keep telling the guys to whenever they come into the live stream, make sure to smash the like button. Currently the protected high, just up above the protected high. If we do trade up above that, you could see a possible bullish trend forming, but I think there is a much higher possibility of a range forming here. With your discipline in trading, how can you not close your mouth to that's, yep, I know, vegan pies, I know, it's much different. It's much different. You know, growing up in a household, you know, where we were all fat people, it's much different. You know, I have bad eating habits, and it's you know, it helps a lot. I tried, trust me, I tried, but I'm not gonna continue using it. Don't worry, guys. It's not something that it's gonna be here. Like, I tried it, you know, just to see what the hype is about, and I am down to experimenting and stuff. I know that I'm healthy and a healthy individual. I do keep my health in check. Everything from A to Z. And you know, I just gave it a shot. It's the risk I was willing to take. And naturally with trading, right, you're a risk taker. Like, if you're a trader, you're also a risk taker. Oh, this looks like it's dropping. Hold on, let me see how much we have dropped from 930. So 930 was just up here. And then we dropped. Whew. Is DTFX and auto DTX down to experiment? You know how that sounds? You know how that sounds? It's down to experiment. Oh my god. So with that low break, we know what accumulation can start to form. With if you see, yo, these live streams are never boring, man. Never boring. Yeah, I know. There hasn't been a live stream where it was like completely boring. Like, no. Oh man. But no, I low-key wait, I run 5 times a week and mix it with 2 high rock sessions a week. I've never been on a diet. I literally eat everything except junk food, and that's a healthy lifestyle, and I respect you for it, Benny. That's impeccable. I love that. That's such a healthy thing to do. I totally respect that. It's so nice taking care of your body, because you know your body's a temple too. Imagine your body being a trading account, right? You don't want it to be in drawdown. Exactly. W. Got a good group. I get a couple of laughs every trading session. Yeah. I love the dynamic that we have here. Such like it's beautiful. Nothing short of beautiful. It can reject from the lows here and then possibly sweep it. I'm on a bulk. I'm halfway through this pen so far. Hey, perfect. And I'm on a cut. And we have reached 79 kilos. As of this morning, we are 79.6 kilos. We are getting leaner every single day. And I have lost about let me see, 16 kilos now. 16 kilos. I've been 95. I took a long on the 50 of the 1 hour wick and it delivered a 1-to-1. Hey, you know, you see that 1 hour? Yo, those hidden S&Ds, man. These are the entries that Dave used to take. So whenever you saw Dave with an entry, he was like, yo, check this entry out, right? In 2024, 2023, 2024, 2026. Oh, sorry, no, hold on. 2025. Yeah, 2024, 2025. He was always taking these wicks. You know, whenever you saw a short, for example, you saw him trading from a wick, right? Always trading from a wick. Now that's his entry model. He used to take these hidden S&Ds. Made hit in the gym is an edge by itself. You remove that fight or flight response from yourself. See the discipline flip bullish. Hey, it's always a good time. Always a good time after the gym. But yeah, you see that wick? Perfect. I love that. I love that rush. How tall am I? 174 centimeters or 5'10". How much do I bench press? I used to do 170 kg. Almost 405. Almost 405. Never got to that, but I will. I will. Trust me, I will. I mean, I was crazy strong, but then, you know, the cut hit. I could probably do 150 now, 140. it's my surname. That's literally my surname. I have bench in my surname. Can you believe that? I did have the national record when it comes to bench press in. Yeah, I did have the national record. I don't know if I still do. It was written. Whoever made me, man. Whoever made me knew what they were doing. Knew what they were doing. But you see that was my target. Look at how this is rejecting off of that sweep, right? Perfect. Such a nice target. I love these sweeps. Whenever you have these partial mitigations to areas like this is so nice. Because you know what? After it sweeps that area, and if it does tap that 50, there's a higher likelihood of you getting that entry, delivering that TP. I love these sweeps. These are one of the best, you know, entry confirmations, as a matter of fact. I wish I could give you guys more insight to price, but you know, we are rejecting off of the lows, currently dumping. My deadlift, it was I can do 220 right now, 220. But I didn't really. I mean, I injured myself. I'm gonna be honest. But I did squat 200 for 3 reps. So that's enough, right? I never got to 500 pounds. I tried 2 times and I failed both times, and then I injured myself. So, you know, I used to hear if there is no sweep, you are the sweep. I only recently realized the power of that. Yo, I mean, okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you, Rush, where did you see that? Where did you realize that? Tell the people, where did you realize that? By the way, he's talking about yeah, it's not pounds. It's 200 kilograms. So that's 500 pounds. And backtesting, yeah, exactly. Perfect. Absolute cinema. This is the previous swing that we're currently tapping the 50 off of. We do have that high still. That's a protected high. If we do trade up above it with a body closure, you know, you could see a little bit of bullish action and then possibly trade lower. No wonder Rumibits has been quiet. He did not listen to the command and he's been up to no good, but he should be stopped out now from the screenshot in live. I don't know what I mean with that trade. I hope Rumi you close in profits. It's been I mean, it's a good short. I can't say anything bad about it, but you know, no entry confirmation. That's building bad habits, so make sure that you don't do that. Okay. There's a long double sweep 5 minute. Yep. And that's why I have this high as a possible target, right? This is the double sweep, the first sweep, and then the double sweep. The low, well, the high that it creates is our target then. Ooh, Void's in a scalp. Yo, such a lovely long. Void, if you hear such a lovely scalp. Damn. There's, yeah, of course, yeah, the long. But yeah, that's the high. Oh, I mean, I don't have a trade here. I wish though. With us dumping that way, 1 hour in the yo, Benny, you've been on a roll, man. You've been on a roll. Oh, now I don't know if you actually don't post your losses or you're actually that good. Like, it's crazy, Benny. These are. Ooh. They did what? A fire. Wait, Crystal. No, he wasn't stopped out. He ooh. Yo, Rumi. Yo, what's that up there? Yo. What's happening here, bro? Yo. Come on. This is a game of discipline. I'm in a hot streak. I need to take a break. Yeah. Or just keep it going. Keep it rolling, man. No, up here you had a loss and then you entered in a long. And then you entered short and that's the short. I have a bunch of entries. Hey man, backtesting pay later in the journey. Yo, Void, I'm still doing backtesting, believe it or not. I'm doing these backtesting sessions every single Sunday, and I'm backtesting on my own, right? I'm still backtesting. Don't think that because I'm profitable I stopped backtesting. It's still there. It's still there. Yo, Rumi, make sure to stay disciplined, man. You know, whenever your entry presents, make sure to take it. If there is no entry, don't take it, okay? I'm not trying to diss you here. I'm trying to give you insight as to what you should do. And what you should do is definitely, you know, mark out your entry, and if price comes to your entry, take it. If it doesn't, don't, okay? Make sure to follow rules, okay? Because if you don't follow rules, at the end of the day, that's an inevitable account gone. Okay, that's inevitable. The account's gonna blow eventually. I have days where my executions are like that, not gonna lie. There's been mental progress and got that first payout a week ago, but the journey is definitely not linear. Definitely not linear. You're gonna have ups and you're gonna have downs. Okay, you're gonna lose funded accounts. You're gonna get that payout and then you're gonna lose a funded account. Okay, yeah, that's completely normal. That's part of the process. It's so normal that it should be part of the process. Like, it should be called part of the process, because every single one, well, not every single one, but a lot of people go through that exact same path. And yeah, of course, right? You know, shit happens, of course. But you can not give up. If you can do that once, if you can get that payout once, you can get it twice, and you can get it 3 times, you can get it 4 times, you can get it across 10 accounts, and trust me, you will get there. You know, you just can't give up. Make sure to fix those problems whenever they present themselves. Reflect on them, and that's the literal blueprint to you succeeding. To cover the loss, I trade my PA different. I'm trying to trade my evals the same, but it's hard. Yeah, I know. With evals, I do take, you know, trades. A lot more trades. For example, this trade up above. I think I would have over leveraged here. But yeah, I do take the same trades on my PAs and evals. But on evals, I do take origins. I do take sweep as well. I take taps, for example. I trade my top step account a little bit differently than I trade my Tradeify. Now why? Because I have 2 separate, on top step, for example, I trade sweeps, taps, right? And on Tradeify evals, I trade origins, I trade SNDRs, and it's a little bit different. Like, I have different evals for different stuff. And you know, the top step eval is currently, let me see, let me just log in. The top step eval is at 52,000. Right, that's where it's at right now, 52,000. So it's gonna be slowly passed, but yeah, the Tradeify is at 6.2k out of 9,000. But yeah, well done. Did you recover the loss? Perfect. But make sure to follow rules next time, okay? Make sure to really hug those rules tight, okay? Hug those rules tight. Don't let them slip away, okay? Don't let yourself slip away, because that's the inevitable downfall. Whenever you start, you know, giving in to those temptations, you will. Should you try to pass an eval count in a few trades? It depends. If you're profitable, yeah. If you're unprofitable, no. If you're unprofitable, make sure to have a static risk. I would say $250 to $300. 250 to 300 depends on the drawdown, you know, plus minus, you know, 20. That's what you should be doing on an eval. And definitely, you know, take the same setup, because if you're not profitable yet, you need to prove yourself that you're profitable. So that's the first step. You need to be consistent. And how can you be consistent? Yeah, of course, we do have a trusty old calculator, right, of mine, that you can use. If you do !calculator, it will give you the link to the calculator. Down 1 hour on the week, not seeing any setups today. Learned a lot of stuff this week though. Hey, that's a win, Russ. That's a win. So make sure to go into next week with a positive mindset. Okay? Now it's proving to be successful. Wouldn't you want to expand your rules a little bit to get more trades unfunded? Yeah, well, the current trades unfunded are nice. Like the current trades that I have, yeah, of course, are nice. I think it's probably a good path to go down. I'm currently comfortable with just staking SNDRs. Yeah, maybe I could do origins as well. Most definitely. Yeah, I mean, I could just risk more. My loss is half risk only, so trade management was on point. Hey, I'm proud of you, Rust. I'm proud of you, man. But I'm getting more capital, right? Hold on. Don't blink. What I'm doing right now is getting as many funded accounts as possible. So with funded next that we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna be up to 15. I think 15, yeah. So it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna be well over that million threshold. Well over that 1 million in funding. Getting as many funded accounts. What? It's, you know, definitely it was a dream of mine. That was a dream of mine. I always wanted to have that million. But now it seems so doable. And I'm so proud of myself to, you know, to come that far. But I cannot stress this enough. It was all through backtesting and, you know, fixing my mistakes. Always, you know, fix your mistakes. Guys, you're fortunate enough to trade props and leveraging quickly, build a solid trading habits, and pass to live. Exactly. So, let me give you guys the plan. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys the plan. Fuck it, it's Friday. So what I have in mind with funded next, to scale the accounts, get 100k in payouts, put those 100k in a live account, and then just trade that live, and copy to my fundeds. That's my plan. So, and you're gonna be here. You're gonna be here throughout it all. You're gonna see the trades from evals. You're gonna see the trades from PAs. Flip it with full margin. Yeah, I'm trying to go to live as soon as possible, but I want to build a solid like 6-figure trading account. I don't want to be trading 5 figures. Yeah, I mean 50k would be nice. 50k would be nice, but I want 6. I'm not gonna settle for less. Because I know it's so doable. I'm literally I have the ability to do it, so I'm gonna do it. So I was yeah, what's 5 figures? Yeah, exactly. What's 10,000, you know? Not I mean, what can you do on 10,000? You can do, hold on, let's do a little bit of math, right? Don't leave the stream just yet. On $10,000, you're risking, let's say, 5%. So 5% of $10,000 is $500, right? That's per trade. So if you're trading $500 per trade, how much do you have to risk in terms of your capital to risk that same amount on a prop? Now, I know you guys know the answer. It's fractions. 30 to 50k account would make your life-changing money. Exactly. And then that's where we come to 50k. On 50k, the story is a little bit different. It's 2,500. And that per day is life-changing money. That per day, making $2,500 per day is life-changing money. So that's why I, leverage props. Because this is what I'm shooting for. This is what I'm currently risking. And I don't have a 50k live account. What did I pay in subscription though? Like $2,000, maybe 2,000 overall, and I'm risking that amount per day. You know, you see the leverage that it gives you. You see the leverage, the option to build so much capital. How long did it take you to become consistently profitable? It was a process. It was a process. But I would say 2 years. There isn't a it was when I started following rules. It was when I started following rules consistently and taking that entry and that entry only, right? Not taking everything, but taking that one entry and treating it like it's the holy grail. That's what I follow, Tutio. That's exactly, you know, that's the answer. That's when I became profitable. It wasn't in any like numbers. It was just following my plan, the plan that I have written down. What am I gonna trade? Okay, I'm gonna trade this. Okay, so I'm not gonna trade anything else, just that one entry, and that's what brought me profitability. Perhaps the best things that happen to trading industry, as long as you're profitable. Exactly, as long as you're profitable, it's so nice. Like, why would you literally waste your capital trying to prove that you're profitable on your live funds? Like, it makes zero sense. Zero. What are the top rules you follow? Always trade from a zone and have static risk. That's my top 2 rules. That's my top 2 rules. If you want more, it's, you know, there is a trading plan that I have not pinned, but in my server. Hold on. Yeah, in my server there's a channel called Trading Plans, right? And I have a use as reference trading plan SNDR in resources. That's my trading plan, so you can go over my strict rules. I think those were the rules that I followed to become profitable. Obviously, with more experience, you can bend those rules a little bit. Static risk, yeah, static risk, and always trade from a zone. Always from a zone. Never trade from like a random ass candle that you don't even know that it's gonna deliver. Always trade from a zone that you have backtested. That's like, ooh. For those 2 years, what was that looking like things started turning around? Did you check all-time trading expenses? I actually didn't. So let me give you the rundown. Back then you had to pay like $200 all around for a funded account, right? 200 euros. And what happened was, so I got the Apex funded accounts, right? And I have paid. That was the moment that I became profitable. I paid, let me see, $800, 800 euros for all of the activation fees. You know how much I had left in my bank account? Cents. And that was the turning point. And then I started getting payouts. Bang on. You guys probably remember that, but I don't post that because I don't want to brag, because there's so much shit going around in the industry. It's so like, it's so fucked. People bragging left and right. Like, come on, man. Come to the live stream, take the entry live, and you know, everyone can get a payout nowadays. Everyone. There's 1% of people that get a payout. No, sorry, 5% of people who trade props, I think, get a payout. First payout. The second payout, it's 1% of people. But I think all around I spent like 3,000, yeah, 2,500 in eval fees. Yeah, I think about that, something along those lines, and PA fees, you know. Nowadays an eval fee is a PA fee, you know, which is nice. But yeah, just careful there. Benchina, the funded trader, might catch you. But yeah, Deji, it's fire. The rules, if you follow those rules that I have written down in my Discord, the resources chat, it's an image. You'll probably be profitable. Like, you have to backtest it, of course. Always backtest your trading plan. But damn, like if you do follow that, it's inevitable. The profitability, road to profitability is inevitable, especially with me trading live. Oh, what a banger day, wasn't it? You know, obviously we said that a possible range is forming. You know, obviously it can happen. It's Friday. It's the end of the week, you know, the institution's going to rest. I sat down, edited everything up, and I still got a long way to break even. But just the first payout made by... Hey, perfect, you know, 10% is 10%. But hey, I believe in you. Don't blink. I believe in you that you can do it again. You know, stay consistent, my guy. Stay consistent. You got this. I believe in you. Because everyone can. Everyone, every single one of you here that's currently here can do this. Like, you are no different than me. You are no different than anyone else. We're all the same people under the flesh. So, we all have emotions that we need to start to control. We all have the urges. So, get disciplined. Start following the rules. Start trading appropriately. Start trading your plan. And that's it. Perfect. Right? That's all that it is. Discipline. And I will preach that till the day I die. Perfect. Okay. Just have to be. Yep. Hey, Rumi, make sure to just take trades that are a part of your trading plan. That's all I ask. All I ask. Take trades that are a part of your trading plan. That's it. Let me check up. Let me check up on the stream. How is it doing? Yeah, the ones I took earlier wasn't none of them. Okay, so perfect. So what are you gonna do next time? You're gonna follow rules. And that's it, right? That's all I want you to do. Nothing else. Just follow rules. Because if you follow rules, it's inevitable. As I said, inevitable. Oh, this is such a banger. This is such a banger. So we got 14 likes. Guys, 14 likes. Come on now. Come on now. I mean, yeah, we didn't call as many entries today. I know, I know. There's a lower time frame MM over here. Not SNDR and beyond. We got this. I'm coming up to 2.5 years since I found out about futures. Got some things to work on, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's the most painful time. The most painful thing that you're gonna go through. You can see it. You can feel it. You are almost there. But it's just a matter of time. You know that only thing separating you from becoming that person is time. And that's the most difficult part that you're gonna face. Benchina, how much time did you spend EJ studying, trading, and backtesting? I have a pretty heavy workload every day, and I also need to spend time with my child on the weekends. Hey, Tutio, okay, perfect. I did spend a lot of time, but that was time that I spent in vain because I didn't have to know every single thing. I didn't. But it's mostly Tutio, look. The material alone is not that hard. There is a crash course currently, Dave's crash course that you can watch. You know, it will get you to know all about structure, the zones, and then you have my video about SNDRs and MMs. That's all you have to watch in terms of trading. Then it's the application. The application is what it takes the most out of your time. And how you learn to apply this is through backtesting, right? And I know you just gotta be consistent. It's gonna take a while. Even 1 hour a day. If you can spare 1 hour a day just towards backtesting, that's enough. That's enough. Just 1 hour, but consistently, it's enough. So don't rush anywhere. I would suggest you take it slowly. Take it at your own pace, right? Crash course locked? Nah. Are we that ass? I'm gonna go and recreate it word for word. I'm gonna go and recreate it word for word now. That's... Wait, I actually have to check this. Are we that ass? Hold on. YouTube, Dave. Videos. Oh, so there's no more. Okay. Crash course members only. Of course. Of course. Like, why did he do that again? Members only. This is... Oh my god. So what I'm gonna do in the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna create a crash course for you guys, the exact same way he did, right? I'm gonna do the exact same material, because I can't be asked, and I'm not gonna give you guys this. This generally does piss me off. This actually does piss me off. He was bragging about doing all this shit for free. And now he's doing this. So what I'm gonna do is recreate all of the videos, and I'm gonna give it to you guys for free, and it's gonna be the same way the DTFX crash course. And that's it. Like, oh my god, that just ruined my day, man. I had a good day up until now. I mean, I guess. Oh my god, he's trying to monetize everything. Well, with... Man, that generally does piss me off, man. So it is 5 p.m. I have to go catch a ride somewhere. I do kind of have a date right now, so I hope you guys will excuse me. I do have a date. I will recreate everything over the weekends. It's gonna be a shit ton of work, but I can't let this shit slide. Oh man, there's so much. But I have to go. I hope you guys are gonna have a good one. This has been an insane stream. Wait, did I miss anything? Started 2 months. Yo, vegan, nice. That's really nice. 2 months ago, already. You know, I think you are in a good course. Let me see if I missed something. Lifetime payouts. I'll share that in the Discord. But let me see. Trying to monetize everything. I'm part of the fake Guru Bureau of Investigation. Hey, I do take all of my trades live, so that's it. That's literally the most transparent that you can get. Hey, enjoy, guys. Have a lovely weekend. We're gonna see each other on Sunday. We're gonna be giving away another account. We're gonna be giving away. So make sure to tune in. Another month of free backtesting software. Mention me Chris on Discord and I might know where to watch it. Okay. Hey, you guys know it. Lovely to have such a good community. But we do have that target of 335, possibly taking out that to trading back into the range, and then trading lower. That's what I have the market doing. I hope you guys are gonna have a good one. Have the good rest of the weekend. Oh, fuck, that pisses me off. Hey, have a good one. Bye bye. Peace out.